Final score, Rockets 98, Lakers 104. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those games. It's a late night with KG. KG After Dark. Let's talk Houston Rockets After Dark. Saw one comment. It's so late, I accidentally rescheduled for tomorrow's time. I had to switch it back to tonight's time. So thank you for anybody joining me tonight. United, appreciate it. Right there. He brought it up. Fred Green with bricks. Since United brought it up, going to jump right to those stats for the backcourt. Rockets starting backcourt. Yeah, they did not shoot the ball very well tonight. Jalen Green, 4 for 13, only 9 points. Did have 9 rebounds. Fred was even worse, 2 for 14, 7 points. He did have 9 assists. So each of them did one thing right, but making shots was not one of those things. So Fred and Jalen combined for 6 for 27 overall. 6 for 27. The Rockets as a team, 37 for 89. So Fred and Jalen, 6 for 27. The rest of the team was 31 for 62. Hell, that's 50%. My quick math off the top of my shiny bald head. Your thoughts on it, Space Age? Rob, how you doing? Refs are trash. That tech call on Tari, I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever. Rob bringing this up. I don't care how Jalen shoots most of the game. He needs to close. Tonight being a national broadcast, I kept waiting. I mean, I know it wasn't going to happen because Vanessa is not on this call, not on the broadcast. I kept waiting and wondering, is Jalen hurt? Jalen Green, is he injured? Is his wrist bothering him? Is his knee bothering him? Is something bothering him? Why isn't he in the game down the stretch? Never got an answer. I checked around, didn't see anything. Solo says Tari getting a check for that dunk was ridiculous. Solo also says Ime needed to bench Fred. I mean, one more time, as Communicators chiming in, because I just posted it. I'm going to post it again. But Fred and Jalen, 4 for 13. Fred, 2 for 14. 6 for 27. Starting backcourt combined to go 6 for 27. That's bad enough. But the rest of the team, okay, the team was 37 for 89. So you subtract the 6 for 27. The rest of the team shot 50%, 31 for 62. Lakers, 35 for 89, did not shoot well, first half especially. Got hot from 3 in that third quarter. And unsung heroes for the Lakers, really, in the third quarter. Well, 3-point shooting. Dorian Finney-Smith, 6 for 11 from 3. Gabe Vincent, 6 for 13 from 3. Neither one of them made a 2-point shot. But they combined to make 12 of 24 3-point attempts. That duo made 2 more threes than the Rockets as a team. Dorian Finney-Smith, 20 points. Gabe Vincent, 20 points. Luka, 20 points. Looked like his left arm's bothering him a bit as well. But Lakers win. Rockets lose. Rockets failed at their first crack at getting win number 50 this season. They're 49 and 27. Lakers are 46 and 29. Let's talk about it. Your thoughts on it. That bad shooting by the starting backcourt. And Rob with this. Dylan shooting in the fourth hasn't been good all year. I'll pull up the fourth quarter numbers for him from tonight just a minute. But complicated with this. Shout out to Fred and Jalen for not showing up. Jalen didn't finish the game because he's not a finisher. He has been sometimes, not enough. Space age. Udoka got to quit relying on Van Vliet so much. He didn't use his bench at all. It's a lot to talk about here. Space age ads. Thought a back-to-back would have the coach to use more of the bench. Rob looking to the future. Ime should have closed the game with a 25-26 lineup. Amen, Jalen, Tari, Bari, and Al P. And I agree with this one right here for sure. Ime didn't really adjust either. Lakers ate that zone up. They did. They most of the time put LeBron in the middle of the zone. He received the pass from the perimeter and made a quick pass to the corner, left corner most of the time. Corner three, corner three, corner three, corner three, bucket, bucket, bucket in the second half. Complicated. This game is the reason teams want to play the Rockets in a series. Complicated says one of the, along with Justin and Big Thrillo, thinks the Rockets' overall IQ is low. Space age, Jalen did look hurt, but if you're out there, you got to play. I mean, like I said, we don't know. We can only speculate. Jabari shot well. A shame that Jalen and Fred had an off night. Yeah, I'd say so. Combined 6 for 27. That's an off night. Space age being positive. Thought Cam and Reed should have gotten some burn. Cam wasn't going to play. Unless it's a blowout. Cam not going to play. I think that ship has sailed and sunk this season. Ayush chiming in is actually sick of how many shots Şengün misses, especially in the clutch. Just give the ball to Green. Well, he couldn't give it to Green because he wasn't in the game down the stretch for some reason. I mean, Lakers did enough to win. They missed a lot of shots. LeBron missed a couple of layups. But the second night of back-to-back, players probably got a little full of themselves because it was so easy against the sorry-ass Suns Sunday. Not 39-point butt whooping. Lakers are better than the Suns, period. WK, welcome. The fact that Jalen and Fred didn't shoot well should be a positive for the Rockets, given how close the score was. That's a positive way to look at it. Other way is, as complicated stage right here, Reggie Miller says the Rockets have no closers. Well, I mean, Ime said that Ime challenged his players, challenged Jalen Green a while ago about that. Was after the loss to Minnesota. I think he made a comment like that, similar. But let me see. Let me go through the stats for everyone else. The man in the thumbnail for tonight's show, Amen Thompson, 20 points. He did a lot of good things. Ankle looked pretty good. Yeah, I get those numbers wrong. I thought that was right. Yeah, 8 for 14 overall. 3 for 4 from free throw line. Yeah, that's a surprise. Amen Thompson. 8 for 14 overall. Young fella. 3 for, yeah. So he played well. Right? I count that right. 3 for 4 from free throw line as well. That's a positive. He made his free throws. I'm adjusting this right now. I have surprised to show y'all as well. I hope it makes y'all smile or get you excited about the Houston Roundball review momentarily. Mr. Brooks got under some folks' skin, scored some points, scored 16 points, 3 for 9 from 3, 5 rebounds. I like seeing Dylan crash the boards. Jabari, 15 and 11 off the bench, 3 for 6 from a 3-point line. Most of the shots, hell, almost all the shots he made, he had an arc on them. Great to see. Şengün, 14 points, kind of pedestrian, 14 points. He had some lowlights. He was put on skates by Luka. Got dunked on by it, but you a big man in NBA, you will get dunked on. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, just 2 turnovers. Tari Eason, 13 points off the bench, 6 for 11, 2 turnovers. One of them, he just really lost the ball, pump faked. Really, I think he shouldn't have pump faked, just shoot it. Lost the ball right into LeBron's hands, I believe. So he had some Tari Eason moments, good and bad in the game. That's what Tari does, so. But Ayush says, if we had a closer, I believe the Rockets would be close to the amount of wins the Thunder have. Well, got to figure that out then. Also adds, the refs heavily favored the Lakers. It was obvious they were biased today. Solo, Ime should have gone small with Jabari at the 5. Motivational burst. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is not worried because it's simple. If our guards can't hit 3-pointers, we lose. If one of them hit, we likely win. And if both hit, we blow them out. This team couldn't hit. Ayush said Şengün only having 14 points is not acceptable, especially with Lakers not having a real big. Motivational adds, if Fred or Jalen would hit open 3-point each, Rockets win easily. Well, they did not do that tonight. They combined. Fred 1 for 7 from 3. Jalen 1 for 4 from 3. So that's 2 for 11 from 3 from your starting backcourt. Team overall from 3. After making 18 threes against the Suns, 10 for 32 from 3 tonight. 51 rebounds, so they won the battle of the boards. But the Lakers did a good job, much better than those woeful, crappy Suns in the fast break department. Rockets only had a 13-10 edge, unlike the 32-8 edge last 32-8. Man, that's embarrassing. You're Phoenix. Complicated. Şengün and Jalen are part-time stars. Well, I think many people, not necessarily all Rocket fans here or all the folks who participate in these Let's Talk Houston Rockets shows, lean toward Amin is going to be the star. Is the Rockets' future superstar. Definitely has to be more consistent on that jumper, especially the 3-pointers from the longest distance. He's looking better on the corner threes, but got to improve 3-pointers on the perimeter rather than just a corner. All right, let me see if I have this slide, this little tidbit of information. It's available on the website, not yet available as a link in the YouTube product shop. Official LTHR merch. I'm going to remove the top of the banner. GRX, how are you doing? Appreciate you joining us. Y'all, all of y'all, night owls. Salute, salute, salute. Let me see here. Let me see. Y'all know the name of the show, so let me remove that real quick if I can find it. Where is it? There we go, way up there. All right, there you go. LTHR merch. Had to get rid of Houston Rockets in the merch because of copyright infringement. Obvious now after I got flagged on it. So I had to come up with something different. I like it there. I like the look of it. So I hope you all, if you can afford it at some point, purchase some merch, get you a mug, get you a cap, different colors for the caps, t-shirts, etc. So you let me know your thoughts on that. Mug And the back of the shirt says "Game Over." Part of the show, how I end the show. So hope you like that, and we'll be able to contribute and show your support of the Roundball Review this way, a different way than the customary ways of super chats, super stickers, Zelle, PayPal. So this is a different way to show your support of the Houston Roundball Review, and specifically LTHR merch. I know that stands for Let's Talk Houston Rockets, but I can't have Houston Rockets in the merch. Can't sell it because I'm not going to go all through lawsuits with the Rockets selling merch like that with their name in it. Can't do it. So this is my way to get some merch out there and hopefully get some of you guys to purchase it and spread the word about. Walk around and be proud with that cap on or that shirt, or get you that mug and enjoy your favorite adult beverage, or not if you don't like to drink. But there you go with that. And the links should be posted and available on the YouTube store, hopefully tomorrow. But they are on the website. You can go to the Linktree Roundball Review link and get to them that way as well. So just different ways to show your support of the Houston Roundball Review. There is a link right there, Linktree /Houston Roundball Review. Different ways. Branching out. Had the idea, inspiration hit me last few days. In a good mood with the Cougs' success. Rockets doing well. Playoffs about to start. So one day, ride that wave of momentum. Rockets stubbed their toe Monday night. One more time, final score, Lakers 104, Rockets 98. Starting backcourt, Fred and Jalen combined 6 for 27. 6 for 27. Their teammates were 31 for 62. So there you go. And I think I'm waiting for someone to ask the prompt of it before I post it. But they tossed a lot of bricks. So it's been a while. But when your backcourt shoots 6 for 27, I believe it justifies just once or twice, not a lot, but it justifies this. Brick, 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 brick. Just one more time. Brick, 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 brick. All right. Solo with a different spin on it. Effort level questionable to Rock. They're tired back to back. Probably overconfident. I think that's part of it as well. Motivational burst. We will beat them next time if we can make our open shots. Solo starting to believe maybe Jabari being out was the real reason for the long losing streak. He's playing better, shooting better. Got to be consistent. Real purple and gold. Thank you for chiming in. Home court favored the Lakers a bit tonight. Motivational burst is the opposite of not too complicated with statements like this. Our fan base need to chill out. We are solid. Playing against two superstars and losing because of bad shooting and back-to-back isn't bad, as many guys are thinking about. There's that positive spin on it. Real purple and gold. Cougs all the way. Joseph Terrell, we should have chosen Harden over. Harden wanted out of here. Harden forced his way out of here. He didn't want to be here. So, I mean, don't forget that. James Harden forced his way out of here. Paul, how are you doing? Paul Stewart, thank you for chiming in. Fred and Jalen were terrible. 6 for 27, terrible. They were terrible. 6 for 27. 6 for 27. That's bad. Off shooting night. It happens. But they got a get right game opponent coming up on Wednesday. The Utah Jazz, who were just playing out the string, playing their youngsters and playing no defense. So the Rockets should be able to handle them with no problem. Should. Not a guarantee. Should. So that'll be win number 50 on the season. Then Friday. Friday. OKC comes to town. Oklahoma City comes to town. Then Rockets go on the road at Golden State, at the Clippers, at the Lakers again on April 11th, and then closing out the regular season at home versus the Denver Nuggets. But first things first, Rockets will bounce back and pick up win number 50 this Wednesday. Well, hell, now that is Tuesday morning, tomorrow, when they beat the Utah Jazz. And Rockets are still got a great chance to be the second seed in the West. Had a chance to, their magic number is like 1 to clinch a playoff spot, not a play-in spot. Already got that wrapped up with Memphis loss. I think they're second or third straight loss with their new head coach. So Rockets, one more win or loss by Memphis, the Rockets will clinch a playoff spot. They still have a 1.5 game lead over Denver for the second spot. So great chance there to still be the 2 seed in the West in the playoffs. Not many folks would have thought that prior to this season beginning. But let's look ahead. As things stand, Rockets become the 2 seed. Rockets clinch the 2 spot for the playoffs. 3, well, I was going to say 3 possible opponents, but I think Memphis is going to fall back. So 4 possible opponents for that 7th spot. Well, actually 6 because because Dallas and Sacramento are the 9-10 spot without being the play-in. Loser of that game will be out. Winner of that game will play for the 8th spot. So Memphis, Warriors, Minnesota, Clippers. One of those 4 teams will be the 7th spot, 7th seed. Who do I want? The Rockets. If the Rockets are the 2 seed, out of these 4 choices, I think it's pretty obvious right now. Memphis, Golden State, Minnesota, Clippers. Who would you want the Rockets to face in that 2-7 matchup? Junior, great question. No one knows. I mean, they didn't give us any answer on the national broadcast why Jalen did not play down the stretch. I'm hoping Ime was asked it in postgame. I'll check it out afterwards and hear what he had to say. And because Jalen, if he just did not want to play Jalen, or he felt Jalen didn't have it tonight, coach's decision. Okay. If Jalen was injured, say that. Just had a gut feeling. You can say that too. But WK, anyone but the Warriors, I think pretty much for sure. Could have been Junior, could be at risk. We don't know. Solo. Okay, Solo, you saying give you the Clippers. Is that the Rockets' best matchup to advance to the second round? Or do you just want to see the Rockets beat James Harden or try to beat James Harden and the Clippers? I'm just curious. Like I said, Memphis, I think, is the obvious one to me of the 4. Again, Memphis, Golden State is the worst. Minnesota, Clippers after Memphis. So Memphis, Golden State, Minnesota, Clippers. I think Memphis, that team is in turmoil. I mean, I don't usually predict sweeps, but hell, Rockets could sweep Memphis. I think. The way Memphis is doing. I mean, yeah, I think they could sweep Memphis. I think Memphis might be, after game 2, they could be just in that team huddle, 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Be ready to get out of here. Gone fishing. Space Age says at this point, it doesn't matter to him who the Rockets play. It's going to be tough regardless because of inexperience. Paquito chiming in from across the world. Tough loss. That's home cooking regardless. Still rocking that Rockets red. Much love from Korea. So, Solo, you think the Clippers are a better matchup than Memphis for the Rockets? We'll see. Or maybe we'll see. Well, motivation, the Rockets won't face OKC. Well, no, be quiet. If they're second or third seed, they won't face OKC until the finals. Because a 4 or 5 seed, they fall to 4 or 5, then they could face OKC, would face OKC potentially in the semifinals of the Western Conference. Solo asks, will Memphis fall to 7? They're only a game up. Memphis is 44-31. Minnesota is 1 game back at 43-32. The Clippers are as well. I mean, that 5, 6, 7, 8. Lost column. Memphis 31. Warriors 31. Minnesota 32. Clippers 32. I mean, this is paper thin right there. Memphis has fallen back with their 3-game losing streak. Warriors have won 2 in a row now that Steph has returned. Minnesota's won 2 in a row. Clippers won. So Minnesota's going the wrong way compared to the other 4. So, yeah, I mean, OKC has an outside chance of still reaching 70. They're 70 wins. I mean, I don't know if they're playing for that. They'd have to win out when their last 7 games to reach 70. So I'm not sure how important that is to them. They got Detroit Wednesday and then Rockets Friday. They're 14.5 games up on second place. Winning 70, I mean, it's nice, but it's not, I'd rather win the championship than win 70 games, but that's just me. So, complicated. Rockets just need playoff experience. Agreed. Having high expectations will only lead to brain hernia. Rocket fans, I'm not a fan. Let me be clear on that. I am not a Rockets fan. I want to see how they look and respond in this first round. But I'm definitely not picking them to go to the conference finals. No. And this is going to be good. The Phoenix Solo, I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. The Phoenix pick will improve with KD, Kevin Durant out a week. I will sit him down for the rest of the season. I mean, come on. With the ankle injury. The skirmish between my team and the Wolves, Naz Reid, I mean, the foul that Ron gave him wasn't much of a foul. Naz Reid pointing in Ron's face and stuff, and like he's a child, like a parent to a child. I mean, going into the fan, that's a bad look. So some guys going to be suspended. And I'll say this: the young Pistons are tough, trying to be tough, trying to act tough, but they need to learn how to hit first. Because you hit second, it's too late. These youngsters, Rockets have this issue as well. It's a mind game. This is a mind game. You got to get under your opponent's skin. You let the opponent get under your skin, you get the T. You get tossed out. Isaiah Stewart now going to be out for a game because he has 16 technicals. And he gets all fired up and pushed off. Come on, man. It's almost playoff time. You can't let what other people say get under your skin. I got to grow up. Figure that out. As physical as the bad boys were, and as much as a pain in the ass as Bill Laimbeer was to opponents, Bill played with their minds. When they started hitting on Bill, hit him in the face, whatever, he got them. Because they were so pissed off at Bill Laimbeer, they off their game. It was easy. Like, oh, this dude's gone. We'll get this win. Simple. Right now it's the Pacers. And that's a bad matchup for Detroit. Well, hell, all three of them. Knicks, Pacers, and Bucks are bad for Detroit. Paul says Rockets are going to flame out in the second round. Well, you got them going in the second round. I don't even have them doing that. So, OKC in 4 versus the Lakers. No. I mean, Lakers aren't going to be the 8th team. Well, I mean, that's very unlikely for them to be the 8th, fall to 8. I mean, it's possible, but they're closer to second and third than they are to 8th. And no, I am not from Detroit. I've been a Pistons fan ever since '86 when I hated the Celtics. And I was looking for a team to beat Boston. And Detroit was on the rise. And that's why I became a Pistons fan, because I hated the Celtics and still do. So there we go. Cam's Jalen and the first round pick for Caden and Sasser. No. No. Nice try. No. OKC versus Celtics NBA Finals. I think that is probable. Little shade to my colleague Willie Gibson in Ohio, who covers the Cavs. I think Boston is a better team in the playoffs, and they'll show it in the playoffs if those two teams square off in the finals, in the conference finals. OKC is rolling right now. But y'all tell me, Solo, you tell me, I don't know how many hand claps did Cam have tonight. I don't know. But I forgot about this. Let me check the guarantee that who was it? Solo and WK, Solo and Jamon said Sunday. Let's see, Sunday. Alpi and his free throws. Shingun, y'all said he would not miss more than 2 free throws against Phoenix. He missed 3. He was 4 for 7. I thought about that as I was putting together the stats for tonight's game that the Rockets lost by 6 to the Lakers. Final score, 104-98. Fred and Jalen combined to miss 21 of their 27 field goal attempts. 6 for 27. Eeh. Nicholas Luz, another new name, chiming in with the conversation. This is great to see. Appreciate all these folks. Thank you to the members of the LTHR family, bringing the new members of the family to the show. Appreciate that. Nicholas' comment is another fun fact that I'm sure you're aware of. We have 16 sets of back-to-back games on the season, while Lakers have 11. He counted. Also, we play OKC and Golden State each. Well, I mean, the marquee teams, the national brands, the media darlings, the NBA darlings, usually don't get the most back-to-back games scheduled. A lot of times, the teams that are the worst have the most back-to-back games on their schedule. I mean, this house been for years. Joseph says the Lakers were hot from 3. They got hot in that third quarter. Third quarter, the Lakers, what was it? They shot a third, as in what did Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Benson shoot in the third, as they carved the Rockets' defense apart. Lakers were 7 for 12 from 3 in that third quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3 for 4. Gabe Vincent, 2 for 4. LeBron, 1 for 1. Luka missed his one attempt, and Rui Hachimura was 1 for 2. But Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent combined to go 5 for 8 from 3 in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, they crashed back to earth and just made 1 of 4 threes. Lakers as a team were just 1 for 8 from 3 in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, neither team shot the ball well. Rockets 6 for 20 overall. Lakers 6 for 18 overall. Rebounding, Lakers won a battle of the boards in that fourth quarter, 11-10. Both teams attempted 9 free throws in that fourth. Rockets 7 for 9, Lakers 9 for 9. So different stats. Lakers 18 for 20 foul line. Rockets 14 for 17 foul line. Not too complicated. You are the second person to tell me this, to think this, to believe this about Milos Uzan, the Houston Cougars starting point guard. You would fit in as Rockets point guard. You were the second person in the last day and a half. Joseph, you are correct. Rockets attempted 0 free throws in a half, and that's absurd. It's the NBA. I mean, come on. Please. Terry from New Zealand got Korea, New Zealand. Worldwide, Houston Roundball Review, talking Rockets worldwide. Officials were terrible, but they're making their threes, and Jalen and Fred Alpe didn't turn it up. Good planning by Reddick. Paul Stewart, OKC is the best team in the league. Their best player is a two-way threat. Agreed. He leads by example. Ime needs to light a fire under Şengün. He's tired of seeing him get posterized. It's embarrassing. Well, I mean, centers, big men in the NBA get dunked on if they challenge shots. That's going to happen. You know, it's part of it. Well, all right. Let's see. Joseph says, our future point is not on this team yet. Joseph, I'm not sure if you follow the Cougs, but would you be agreeable to Milos Uzan becoming a Rocket? Would he be an upgrade for the Rockets at point? And this is very true. Fred was put on the island. They posted him up. First round matchup, depending on who it is, I think that team is going to try to post up Fred a lot. So we'll see how the Rockets handle it. Rotations. I know Fred he's strong, low base, all that kind of thing, but he's still short. And if he's going against a taller, skilled person in the post, that's a mismatch. Advantage opponent. So Joseph agrees and believes Milos would be an upgrade for the Rockets. We shall see. Salute to all of y'all, because it's almost 12:30 in the morning. Talking Rockets. Salute. Appreciate that. Going to do it again Wednesday. It's not fun to talk Rockets after a loss, but, they haven't had that many losses this season. Sure beats those crappy seasons when they sucked big time. I mean, they're 49-27. They'll get their 50th win on Wednesday against Utah. I believe that. In fact, I believe it so much that I guarantee it. Guarantee. I'm not going to bet any money on it, but I guarantee it. Rockets will beat Utah at home in Houston, April 2nd. Chris, will Duke pick on LJ? Oh, sure. We can go with Matt. What they believe are perceived matchup advantages. The Cougs are going to exploit some as well, because they do have some advantages also. I'm looking forward to the matchup. I am. Saturday, 7:49 Central Time. Top-rated defense against a top-rated offense. Should be a great one. Hopefully it's a great one. And hopefully the refs won't put their thumb on the scale early and often in favor of Duke. Hell, really, this favor, just don't call too many damn fouls. Let the players determine the outcome of the game, not the stripes. Terry, I thought that because this is the second time this season Jalen has been named Player of the Week for the Western Conference. And that very next game or that night, he stunk. Twice this season. Well, I don't know if it's a curse, if it's him, I don't know. But yeah, he's been named Player of the Week twice. First Rocket to be named Player of the Week more than once in the season since Mr. Harden. But yeah, he's got tonight's game was not a great start to winning back-to-back Player of the Week honors for the West, Mr. Jalen Green. Not when you clang your shots. Not when you don't play well. If you're injured, we'll find out. But not when you score just 9 points and go 4 for 13 from the floor, including 1 for 4 from 3, and not get any free throw attempts. All right, everybody, that'll do it. It's almost 12:30. Terry, I always forget. What time is it in New Zealand right now? What is the time difference? I always add too much to it. But before we close it out, I'm just curious. What is the time difference? What is it? See, what is it like? Noon right now in New Zealand, 12:30 p.m. How off am I? Or is it like 2:30 in New Zealand p.m.? Let me know. I hope he's still there. Ooh, damn, it's 6:30. Is that much of a difference? Wow, bro, that's what, 18 hours? Really? Wow. Okay. 18-hour difference. So you're off from work then, right? If you work a regular 9 to 5, man. All right, salute to you. All right, everybody. Reminder, the new LTHR merch is here. Caps, shirts, tank tops, mugs. LTHR, it stands for Let's Talk Houston Rockets, but I can't have Houston Rockets in my merch for sale because that is a copyright infringement, and I don't want to be in any more trouble with the Rockets about that. I don't want to get sued. So there is a picture of the merch, the caps, the shirts, mug. So cop that for me. Show your support of the Roundball Review. Get you some merch. Get you a cap. Be proud to wear your merch. Be proud to show your support. Wear your support of this great show that you are a part of as we talk Rockets after each game here on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Yeah, Terry, since you are from the future, can you pick lottery numbers? You sure you can't? But 18-hour time difference. Wow. All right, everybody. Spread the word about this show. Spread the word about the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Spread the word. Hit that like button. Click on the bell so you can be notified when new shows are posted. Later on Tuesday evening here in H-Town, we are going to announce the winner of the 2025 Guy V. Lewis Award, which goes to the top boys high school player in the greater Houston area. That award reception, we're going to recognize and acknowledge the 10 finalists and then announce the winner. So look for those clips on local news and sports. Always fun and pleasure to see the future stars. And past winners of that award include De'Aaron Fox, Quentin Grimes. They seem to be having okay pro careers. But as always, thank you very much for your comments and your questions and your participating in the discussion and leading the conversation in the direction that it goes. It's fluid. Ramon won it. Ramon's been hurt, bless his heart. But that 1 year Ramon won it, he was the best player in the city. No question. No question. Because the vote wasn't close. So trust me, I tally the votes. I don't pick the winners. I just tally the votes. And for those wondering, it's not a Cougar Award and all that kind of stuff. I got nothing to do with any of that. I just tally the votes, put out the press release. That's what I do. So don't ask me, y'all only pick Cougars. No. The coaches voted for the award this year, as well as the media. So that will do it on this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Final score once again, Lakers 104, Rockets 98. Rockets missed out on their first chance at getting win number 50 on this season, but they will get win number 50 Wednesday night at home when they beat the Utah Jazz. I guaranteed it. Hopefully it happens. But wrapping it up, y'all know it. Y'all know the deal. Since 1994, the Houston Roundball Review. Local name, global perspective. Y'all take care. Peace.
Game over.